Welcome everyone. The aim of this session is to clarify doubts that you might have on Pathways, which is your newest learning program. And actually, it is the only learning program that you have now in Toastmasters. So whether you like it or not, no matter what your perceptions about Pathways, no matter what you think about Pathways, and it might be the worst thing in the world, the fact is that you are now stuck with it as a Toastmaster. Today, I'm here to clarify certain doubts that you people will have. I'm going to showcase how to select a path. I will also showcase how to upload your evaluation to for the project that you have just completed. Time willing, I will answer a few question and answers. I don't anticipate that this will go beyond an hour or so, maximum 1.5 hours. So that is the amount of patience that I am requesting from you. Everyone, please prefix your name with the name of your club. Please do that so that I am able to identify as to which club you come from. So I would strongly recommend that everyone prefixes their name with the name of their club. For example, Pritansh has done it, and Ambar has done it, and Preeti has done it. So please prefix it. Nimit, Surjeet, everyone. Thank you so very much. So let's begin by how to select a path. For that, I have a guinea pig with me, and Pritansh has very kindly agreed to be my guinea pig. I would like Pritansh to now share his screen with us. Pritansh, you have the stage. Please share your screen with us.
Sure, Rupinder. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
So right now you are at the Toastmasters homepage.
Yep.
While I'll be telling you about how to go about Pathways, let me tell you a trivia that you probably did not know. Are you getting upset that your computer tends to lock itself? Just open the Toastmasters homepage. This video that is playing will ensure that your computer does not get locked. If okay, so yeah, that is something that I found working to my advantage. So for now, Pritansh will log into his account. So click on login, Pritansh. And here you will be required to enter your email ID and password. Pritansh, just hold on. Abbar, I know that you are new to Toastmasters. So the first time when you go to toastmasters.org, you will again click on login, but instead of entering a user ID and password, you will click on forgot password. Does it make sense, Ambar?
Yeah.
Okay. And it will ask you to enter your email ID. You will enter the email ID with which you registered with Toastmasters. You will get a link to reset your password, and then you can log in. Does it make sense, Amber?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, please, although the meeting, although I'm recording this meeting, feel free to take notes and ask questions wherever you have challenges, because I will be asking you to knowledge share this with the rest of your club.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And so, Pritansh, let us just log in. Just log in using your user ID and password. Be careful not to show us your password. Now I know that your password is 8 dots.
It's pretty perceptive of you, Rupinder.
I was born that way. Okay. Now, if you see, the login link has changed from login to welcome Pritansh. And you can access Pathways multiple ways. You can go through the Pathways menu that is over there. Uh, I personally find the best way to access Pathways is to just click on welcome Pritansh or welcome whatever your name is. So Pritansh, let's click on welcome Pritansh. Brilliant. Pritansh, we'll just scroll down a little bit so that we'll stay on this page a little bit. Yeah, just stay there. Now, Here you can see every information about you. For example, Pritansh joined Toastmasters on October 1, 2015. His membership number is, and then there is this address, and you can change all of these details except of course the date you joined Toastmasters and your membership number. If you look at the menu items here, if you click on education awards, it will tell you the education awards that you have earned. Club support history will tell you the number of clubs you have sponsored or you have mentored or you were the coach of. Membership history will tell you how many times and in which clubs you were a member. Magazine subscriptions give you the option of subscribing to the Toastmasters magazine through online medium. Otherwise, print medium is always available to you. Additional roles. Now, these are roles that you perform. Additional roles. Now, these are roles that you perform in addition to your regular activities. For example, if I open my additional roles, it will show that I was a semi-finalist at the World Championship of Public Speaking. Or it will show that I was a Pathways Guide and Ambassador. Similarly, if you go to offices held, it will tell you what all offices you have held, whether you were a president, vice president, education, whatever. Order history is the orders that you made from, yeah, Pritansh, we don't need to know what offices.
Sorry, I
Go back.
just, no, I'm sorry, I just,
Yeah. And you did those terms quite admirably. I will vouch for that, Pritansh. Order history is what you ordered from Toastmasters International, the orders you placed. My downloads are the downloads that you do. Individual sponsorship history is the number of individuals you sponsor. So any new member that you sponsor, by sponsoring, I don't mean that you have to pay the sponsorship fee, but you could say that this person is my referral. For every five referrals, you get a badge from Toastmasters International which says that you sponsored 5 members. In a Toastmasters years, Toastmaster year starts from July 1 of the current year to June 30 of the next year. You get a badge for 5 members and for 10 members. My privacy and consent is how you would like to be communicated, whether by email, whether by phone, or whether by email, phone, or through snail mail. One thing that I purposely left out was application to organize. Now, if you are going to start a new club, this is the place where you go. So let's say that you got together 20 people and those 20 people want to form a club. Then you can formally submit an application to organize from here. It will require many other details. So if you have 20 other people, let me know. I will tell you how to submit an application to organize. For now, let us focus on pathways. Pritansh, if you could scroll up. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to choose a path. If you look at this box which says choose a path, it says in brackets first path free. Pritansh, could you highlight that first path free? Now, if you have already completed a path, it will actually show $20. Because your first path is free, subsequent paths will cost you $20 each. Now, Pritansh is going to choose a path. I would like Pritansh to click on choosing a path. It brings you to this page. Here you have a choice of languages. And Pritansh, I would strongly suggest that you stick to English. The reason for that is not only because we are conversing in English, but the thing is that not all the paths are available in every language. So English is a fairly safe choice to make. Pritansh, click on select digital resources. You can also get printed materials for your path, but understand that it is going to cost you $25 extra plus postage. So it is not, so if you are purchasing a free path, it will still cost you $25, number one, and then it will cost you postage. Number two, if you've already purchased a path, a new path will actually cost you $45 plus postage. And the last time I shipped something from the United States to India, it set me back by about $40. So that you're talking about 45 plus 40, somewhere around $85. So if you've got that kind of money, I would suggest that you sponsor a path for a few of your club mates. So you click on digital resources, scroll down. Now here they suggest, they give you three options. One, they say that you select presentation mastery. Presentation mastery is the only communication path, actually not accurately. There is a engaging humor path also. But presentation mastery is a path that most people most often take up, other than dynamic leadership. The other option that you have is to view all paths based on the selections above. So Toastmasters International gives you a total of 11 paths to choose from. Till about this time last to last year, it was 10 paths. And then they added engaging humor. So it became 11. So they will keep on adding more paths as in when the need is felt. What I would like Pritansh to do is take an online assessment to understand how to select a path. So if you can click on take assessment and continue. Great. Again, it is asking you to choose a language. I suggest you stick to English. Now here you have to choose the three things that you are interested in learning about. It cannot be less than three. It cannot be more than three. It has to be exactly three. So Pritansh, why don't you make your choice?
Okay.
Okay. Now Pritansh has chosen coaching, change management, and interpersonal communication. Great job. Click next, Pritansh. Now, once you do that, it is asking you which of the following topics is most related to the personal and professional goals that brought you to Toastmasters. So effectively, the question is, why did you come to Toastmasters in the first place? Of these three things, which is the one that caused you to come here? So Pritas, just make a choice. Which is the one thing that brought you to Toastmasters? Exactly. Click next. Now, again, this is about what do you want out of Toastmasters? Do you want to learn coaching or change management or interpersonal communication? Pritansh, you're free to make a choice. Great. Now click next. Now, understand that you will be asked a series of questions, somewhere around 25 to 30 questions. Be absolutely certain as to what you want to answer. Because if you make one wrong choice, you might get suggested the wrong path. And then it will become a challenge for you. So Pritansh, take your time, but answer these questions. You've done this once before, so I think you are fairly familiar with the kind of answers you're going to give. Please go ahead.
Okay. So even if I'm unsure, I can take this is the best part.
Sure, sure.
If somebody wants me or needs me to go slow, I can do that as well.
No, fine, you've done this before. And each of them will be selecting their own path. So prior to this, Pritansh and I sat together and went through this exercise. Only Pritansh did not select a path, and he's going to do that now. Also notice how the percentage above is changing. So Pritansh is now at 57% complete. Be very careful. If you are not sure, only then answer unsure. But if you get even a hint that you might disagree with the statement, then disagree with the statement. Pritansh, you continue.
Sure.
I'm just providing commentary so that people don't get bored.
Mhm.
So as you can see, it's 84% complete. We are almost towards the end as Pritansh goes on. Now he's at 96%. This is the last question he's going to answer. Before you hit next, Pritansh, okay, you hit next. Now you see he's been recommended 3 paths. One is team collaboration, motivational strategies, effective coaching. This does not mean that Pritansh necessarily has to select one of these 3 paths. If Pritansh, you scroll down, you will see other paths. You are free to select them as well. However, based on the assessment that you went through, these 3 paths have been chosen for you, have been recommended for you. Does that make sense? So, Pritansh, you're free to make a choice from these or any other paths that you want. Once you choose a path, that's a more important question. Once you choose a path, can you change it? The answer is you can. That is within 90 days of having chosen a path. And how to do that? You write an email to supplyorders@toastmasters.org saying that I selected this path by mistake. Please assign me a new path. But understand this, that whatever achievements you have unlocked in your current path, they will become null and void if you change your path like this. Pritansh, are you ready to make a choice, or do you want to think about it and then you want to come back?
I'm just browsing through. I think it will take 2 minutes. Just have to go through the overview of this, and I'll choose it right now itself.
Okay. Okay. So, does anyone have any questions until now? We will use this intervening time while Pritansh chooses a path to answer your questions. Does anyone have any questions until now? Hello?
Yeah, Rupinder. So some of these terms, when I selected my
Can you
path,
please identify yourself, please?
hi, this is Anand. So
Yeah, Anand.
when I first took this assessment, so these names of the paths were slightly overlapping or confusing for me. I really couldn't understand some of the leadership terms over there. Does it matter much, or how is it?
Leadership terms in terms of what?
So when you say, persuasive influence and dynamic leadership, these become really heavy terms.
So, okay, yeah. So actually, if you look at the description of each, it will tell you what it is about. People tend to get uh, confused between dynamic leadership and leadership development. I believe that dynamic leadership is when you're trying to transition to a higher management, to a senior management role. And leadership development is when you're trying to transition to a middle management role, that kind of a thing. But that is my perception. But now they've given you all of the, they've given you all of the information. Also, if you click on the plus sign, it will give you information about the specific projects that you will cover. So if you click on view all projects in this path, it will take you to a new page from where you can have a look at as to what is it that the path entails. And then you can come back here and you can select a new path. Does it make sense, Anand?
Of course, yes. This is helpful information.
Okay. Anybody else who has any other question?
Hi, Rupinder. This is Nali.
Hi, Sonali. Yeah, tell me.
Is one path better than the other in any way? Because I've heard a lot of people taking dynamic leadership. So when I was supposed to select one, I sort of got confused to Anand's point as well. And it took me a while to figure out what I did want.
Absolutely not. It's a myth. there is no such thing as a right or a wrong path. It's just that you take an assessment and you decide which path you want to take. That's it. So dynamic leadership, for example, might not be the path for me because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not looking to move into a senior leadership position in an organization anytime soon. For me, probably engaging humor was a better path because I need to learn how to employ humor in my speeches or in my presentations that I give. For me, it was that. It's just that dynamic leadership got pushed to the top of the ladder because initially when when Pathways rolled out, dynamic leadership was the path that was used as an example. Okay, so you're ready to select motivational strategies, Pritansh?
Yes, Rupinder.
Oh, excellent path. I'm also doing it, so probably I'll be able to help you out.
Thank
So
you.
click on that.
This was purely coincidental.
Yeah, I know. You're not a fan of me, so just click select motivational strategies.
Okay, clicked on it. So now do I have to go below and continue?
Scroll down. Yeah, continue. Now it'll ask you for a confirmation. Just click continue.
Just a bit for second thoughts.
Yeah. Toastmaster Thakur, you're all set. Many congratulations. Now let's go to, now there's this video on how to log into Basecamp. You don't need to watch it. I'll tell you how to go to Basecamp. You simply have to click to go to Basecamp.
So should I click on go to Basecamp or go back to? Okay.
Yeah. So now you will not need to come back to this page until you are ready to select another path.
Okay, got it.
Okay, always allow pop-ups from toastmasters.csod.com. And I think one thing that Pritansh is doing right is he is using Microsoft Edge. This Pathways is actually optimized for Internet Explorer and Microsoft Edge kind of browsers. All right, you can click do not show this message again because it is saying new home page. I don't know why it is saying you're a new member. You couldn't be bothered what the old home page looked like. You can close this and scroll down. So, okay, right now your paths and learning is saying no assigned training. It will take some time before your paths are assigned to you. Try clicking on paths and learning at the top where it says paths and learning education transcript. Click. It should take you to right now your path has not been assigned to you. It will take about a couple of hours, maybe more, because right now there is a lot of activity happening on the Toastmasters website, but you will get your path. Okay. I will ask you to stop sharing your screen for now. Do we have Anshu here? Anshu, are you there? Hello, Anshu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Anshu, you recently completed a project. Can you share your screen, please? Okay, now I'm going to showcase to you how to do a project in Pathways. Anshu, if you could share your screen, please. Right. Now, this is the Basecamp. Anshu, why don't you just click on home? Just go back to home so that we can see what Basecamp actually looks like. You'll have to hover over home and then the drop down comes and then you'll have to click on home. One of the few annoyances that Pathways has. So scroll down on Anshu. Now, just like you're seeing presentation mastery and the navigator, Pritansh, you will also see presentation master motivational strategy in your path. Now, what you have to do is you have to open the curriculum. Click on open curriculum, Anshu. As you can see, there are quite a few things that are shown over here. Number one, Anshu, if you could hover over the 25%. So this shows the level until which you have completed your path. Okay, so Anshu has completed her icebreaker project, which had only one task, which was to deliver a 4 to 6 minute speech. So Anshu has completed that. If you could go to that 5%, 5% is the amount of the path you've covered. So to understand, every path has 5 levels. Every path also has 14 projects that you need to complete. Now the number of tasks in the project, they will vary. So for example, evaluation and feedback has got 3 tasks that you have to perform. Task 1, you give a speech and you get evaluated for that speech. Task 2, you incorporate the feedback from the evaluation and give another speech. Can be the same speech, can be a new speech. And task 3 is that you play the role of being an evaluator. Now Anshu recently started this project and she will click on launch. Anshu, if you could please click on launch. Now this is where the pop-up windows become important, because this opens in a new window. I would also request everyone to please prefix their names with the club that they belong to. And I see a Galaxy A50. Much as I admire the fact that you have a Galaxy A50, would you please rename yourself? Anshu, nothing is going to happen on this page. You'll have to stick to that page. You'll have to watch this thing load. It is a painful thing. Congratulations, you have completed this project. Anshu, just go back, or actually click select, move to another section. Go to navigation, the first page. All right. Now, when you start your project, it will tell you how to navigate. Understand each of the interface elements on this page very carefully, particularly the forward and the next buttons. Now you see, Anshu, if you could hover over the advance to the next page in the project button, don't click it. Now this will take you to the next page. There is a design flaw in Pathways. What it should do is that on pages where you're supposed to go through all the menu sub items, it should not be enabled, but unfortunately it is enabled. And if you don't go through the required items, it will still show that you have not completed it. Now, if you look at the back and the next buttons at the bottom, Anshu, if you could highlight those, if you could hover over those. Now, these are the tasks that need to be completed. If you do not complete them, your project will not be marked as complete. And if you could highlight over directions, Anshu, directions will pop up every time it is felt that you need some help. So these will pop up. You can collapse this after going through the content. Anshu, now click on next button. Now this is the introduction to the project. Now everyone, I want you to listen to this thing very carefully. Most of the complaints, most of the issues that I face on Pathways is that people don't read. So there is a leadership style assessment that happens in Pathways. Okay. The project is know your leadership style. You're supposed to go through an assessment. People simply don't do that. They straight away come on stage and they'll deliver a speech about leadership. And it is clear that they haven't gone through. So when I tell them that, did you go through the leadership style assessment? They're like, what's that? This happens 99% of the time. 99% of the times things don't work because people do not read what is there on the screen. So I am imploring each one of you, please read what is written there. Please go through every bit of content. Because if this were a printed manual, you would have gone through every bit of content. Just because it is online does not mean that it can be ignored. Anshu, please click next. I'm assuming that you have read this. Again, the introduction page, just go through all of this content, understand, try, if you can't understand, reach out to your mentor or to your VP education or to me. I will help you out if you don't understand what is written over here. Anshu, move on. Now see how this pop-up, how this directions pop-up came, because it felt that you needed some direction on this. Anshu, please click. For example, it is saying that there is a project checklist which you can download and print. You don't have to click that right now, Anshu. But it gives you a checklist that, okay, I have done this, I have done this. You simply check mark everything that you have completed. It is for your own personal consumption. The VP education will not ask you for a project checklist. Anshu, please click next. Again, every project that you do, you will do and assess your skills before a kind of an assessment, where you will give answers to questions like where you will give answers to questions on a scale of 1 to 5. This is very important. Now again, remember what I said about back and next. Here you have to click on next, answer the next question. Anshu has already attempted this, so she doesn't need to do it, but Anshu, just for showcasing, just click on next. When you're doing it for the first time, all of these 5 will be white. It is not that 4 will be pre-selected for you. You will click on 4. You will read, it says that I focus on using positive language while delivering feedback. You decide on a scale of 1 to 5, where do you stand? And then you click appropriately. Anshu, just click next. And next again. Just reach until the end. Now, when you come here, right now you're not seeing it, but below back and next, you will see a submit button. When you hit that submit button, it will be assumed that you have completed your before skills assessment. Click next, Anshu. Move on to the next page. And I would want you to scroll right up to the page where you get to the project evaluation. Just keep on clicking next. Yep, Anshu, keep on clicking next. Now, while she is clicking next, I want you to understand, Anshu, keep on clicking next, just move on. There will be videos that are shown. There is content that is to be covered. You guys are absolutely required to cover all the content. Anshu is not doing that because she's done that once before. Once again, scroll down. For example, on this page, advice, don't be so scared. So it is comparing how to give advice versus how to give feedback. Anshu, just click on don't be so scared for now. So you have to go through all of this. Now, ideally, in a properly designed interface, the forward and next buttons should have been disabled, but they are now. Stop, Anshu, stop right there. Right now, Anshu can click next and move on. Anshu, click next. That is a design flaw, but try to understand that this is for your own good, that you go through every content on this page. 31 of you have gathered here. Please make sure that this information is shared with all your club members so that people like me don't have to do these boring sessions over and over again. Click next. And once again, click next. Just move on. Just move on, just move on. Just move on. Next. Next. Just click next. Again, this is a quiz, but since you've already attempted it, next. So now, like I said, that in the evaluation and feedback, you are supposed to do three tasks. You can see those 3 tasks in front of you. So Anshu has right now completed her first speech. Is that right, Anshu? Anshu, is that correct?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I have done.
Okay.
First.
Okay. Now, what she did was that she clicked on evaluation resource first speech. Just click on that, Anshu. And this PDF that is generated is editable. Anshu, just try typing your name in the member name field. Just try typing. Are you able to type?
No.
Okay, you'll have to download it and then you will be able to type. And I'll show you proof that it was typewritten. You can send this PDF to your evaluator. Your evaluator will then give you an evaluation based on this sheet. This is very important. Your evaluator can also take a printout of this sheet and give you a written evaluation. Whatever you do, make sure that you get this written evaluation or a PDF version of the evaluation from your evaluator. Anshu, come back to your path. One more thing that you can see here is print my project. All of the content in this project can be printed. All you have to do is print my project. It will generate a PDF which can be saved to your computer. So if you think that you're not going to be online for some time, you can still get your project printed and you can read it offline. Anshu, just click next. Now, this is the after skills assessment. Right now, Anshu cannot complete it because she's completed only one task. I would request people who are not going to speak to please mute themselves. Right now, she's not going to take that, but once she does all the 3 tasks, once she completes her project, she will come back and take this. Once she does that, Anshu, you can close this window for now. You can close this tab. You can close this tab. Or you just go to open curriculum. Once she does that, then this 25% will become 50%. And that 5% will also change to indicate that you have made your progress. Now, Anshu, I got a feedback. She delivered a speech for her task 1, which was evaluation and feedback 1. Now I'm going to showcase how to upload this to your portfolio. Anshu, if you could go back to home. Click on home. And just scroll down. Scroll down. Oh, sorry. Just go back up. Just go back. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. Paths and learning. No, it's not. Scroll down. Sorry, my mistake again. The interface has changed. Click on my feedback. Now, if you click on my feedback, you will see that there is something called ePortfolio. Anshu, click on ePortfolio. Do you have the assessment that I sent you that day, Anshu?
Yes.
Okay. Now you will see that there are badges over here and there are documents. Anshu, I want you to double click on documents to open them. Now, since Anshu attempted her level 1, I want you to open level 1. And now you can add a file over here. Anshu, can you add a file? Can you add that feedback that I sent you? You can drag and drop a file here, or you can use the dialog box. The file name is too long, Anshu. Just rename it. So that is another challenge. Just rename it to P1.1. Just rename it to P1.1.pdf or 1_1. Just go back and rename it, Anshu. That is another challenge that we face. Anshu, go to Windows Explorer. Anshu, you're there. Just go to Windows Explorer. You'll have to rename the file because the file name is too long.
Yeah. It is already done. You're not able to see. I mean,
yeah. Open. And now you see that this has been uploaded. And just click on Add, Anshu. And that's it. Now it has been uploaded. Does this make sense? This is what you're supposed to do to complete a project in Pathways or complete a task. So number one, you're going to open your project. You're going to do the pre-assessment, mark yourself on that. Then you will go through the content, download the evaluation resource, send it to your evaluator. Once you've sent it to your evaluator, you deliver your speech. You take an evaluation from them. If they give you a written evaluation, you take a picture. If they give you a PDF, you take it as PDF. Whatever it is, whether the picture or the PDF, you upload it to your e-portfolio. That is what completes a task for you. And those were the three things that I wanted you all to learn. Number one, how to select a path. Number two, how to attempt a project. And number three, how to upload your evaluation. Now, we've got around 20 minutes. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. Anshu, you can stop sharing your screen. Anyone, any questions? Vittal, you got something to add?
Not
Hello,
yet.
Rupinder.
Yeah.
This is Deepak from TCS J6 Club. I have just
Okay, hi,
started.
Deepak.
Yeah, hello, Rupinder. So my question is, before going to your first speech, I have to go through all these detail here first,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
write my speech, right?
Yes. And if you go through your icebreaker project, Deepak, it will give you a very nicely formatted document. It will ask you what are your interests, number one, what brought you to Toastmasters, number two, what are your career aspirations, number three. And once you answer those questions, you will see that your speech is automatically forming, because
Oh.
you've got your content outline. All you have to do is construct a speech around that content outline.
Mhm. Okay.
Good question. Anyone else? Any other question? Please remove your doubts now. There are
Hi,
no silly
yeah.
questions. Yes.
Yeah, hi
Somebody said,
Rupinder. Yeah,
Hi.
Rupinder, I'm Payal from Bluecrest.
Yeah, Payal.
Yeah, Rupinder, once we have completed a particular level in a particular path, like I chose presentation mastery,
Mhm.
and I completed my first level. So how do I mark the completion of that?
So I'll just share my screen with you, Parul. I will
Okay.
just share my screen with
Yeah, Rupinder.
everyone. So give me 1 second. First, I need to go to Pathways. Okay, you all, everyone can look at my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
Yes.
log in. And please don't get upset if you see too many clubs against my name. So I'm going to go to professional speakers, because I am the president. So I'm a Basecamp manager. What is a Basecamp manager? I will explain it to you in a while. So right now I go to Basecamp. Right now I go to Basecamp, and my Basecamp opens up. I am, so if you see, there is leadership development, there's motivational strategies. There is one more path that is not showing up right now. That's persuasive influence. But let's look at the Pathways Mentor Program, because I'm going to complete it tomorrow at Professional Speakers. So when I open this, you will see that I have completed 1, 2, 3 projects, and I have to do a 4th one, and then this. Now, once I complete advanced mentoring, then I will open this and I will, there will be a button that I will click file, which will notify my Basecamp managers. Now, who are my Basecamp managers? My Basecamp managers are actually the president, the vice president education, and the secretary. Once they get the notification, and they will get it in their email, that a level was completed or that a member just submitted their a completion request. Trying to see if I can get something over here. Okay, here is a sample email. It says that a member just completed submitted a completion request, and it is asking me to log into Basecamp as Basecamp manager and approve the request. Now, I'm not a Basecamp manager in BlueQuest anymore. I was till the last term, but I'm not. Here I am a Basecamp manager. What is going to happen is I'm going to go back. Once I receive that request as a Basecamp manager, then I can approve that request. So the three people who can do that is either the president or the VP education or the secretary, right? Just to showcase additional roles, it will show you that I've performed as Pathways Guide and Ambassador. So just to show you that. Now I'll just go back to my profile. You cannot log in as a Basecamp manager because if you're not the president, VP education or secretary. Once I do that, once I go inside, I'll come to a page. There may not be any pending requests as such. Oh, there is. So Bhuvan Rawal has submitted. So right now, so do you see this crossover here? I can actually deny Bhuvan his completion right now. I'm not going to do that. But if there are, if I have sufficient cause to believe that you did not do it properly, or probably you skipped a project or something like that, I can still deny you your level completion request. Once it comes to me, I will simply click approve. And if I want, I can write some feedback. I could say great job, Bhuvan, and then I hit submit. And that's it. It is done from my side. So Bhuvan has completed his level 3. However, I'm also required to submit this path in Leadership Central. So that is a different thing altogether. But from your side, you are done for now. As far as you're concerned, it will show 100% completion for you. Now, what are the things that I can do as a Basecamp manager? First of all, I can look at member progress. There are quite a few reports that I can see. So a little buggy, but sometimes it decides to cooperate with me. So it will show you levels completed on Basecamp within the last 90 days. And this thing usually works. It's just that right now, because Toastmasters website is going through some really heavy overhaul, it might not show the results. But as a Basecamp manager, I can also do this. I can straight away search for Bhuvan Rawal and click. And here I can actually see Bhuvan's e-portfolio. So for example, I can see that Bhuvan has not submitted any documents. And that is a conversation that I will have with him, that why haven't you uploaded your evaluations. But I can also see that Bhuvan got 5 badges. Now, if I open them, then I can see whatever badges that Bhuvan has. He's achieved a level 3, he's activated the Pathways Mentor program. So these are the badges that Bhuvan has got. As a Basecamp manager, I can do that. Make sense? Okay.
Yes, yes,
Basecamp
Vipin.
managers can actually also track how much time you have spent on a particular project. I can even do that. So I can go to paths and learning, and I see that he's doing innovative planning. and here it will tell me how much time he's spent. Okay, I have to go back for this. I have to open the curriculum. So there is a field that will tell me that how much time did Bhuvan spend on his projects. So for example, he's done this. I'll click on view details, view training details. So Bhuvan spent 2 hours 19 minutes. Now there are people who complete their icebreakers in 45 seconds. And you know how they do that? They keep on clicking next, 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 next. And then they go and give a speech. Beware, I can find out how much time you spent on a level or on a particular project. And if I find anything amiss, I reserve the right to either approve or deny your level. If I deny that level completion, you'll have to do it all over again. Hope that makes sense. Any other question? Anyone else?
Thank you so much, Rupen.
You're most welcome.
Rupinder, I have a couple of questions on the same point. One
Yeah.
is, this is Anand, by the way. So one is when somebody submits an award and that level or award is approved by the Basecamp manager, can it be filed as a for a DCP point requirement in the spilling over term, the next term, since we can see for the last 90 days?
Yes, you can. You can. You can.
So award that I filed last term can be filed for can be used for the DCP point this year.
Yes. Also, Anant, to your point, I think they will do away with that separate filing of awards probably this year or by next year, because once you've completed a level, it will automatically mean that it was approved by the club officer. So we will not need to upload it in Club Central separately. That is what I think. So
Thank you.
just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, I will just fire up a new web page and I'll go to Club Central. Just to give you an idea. And we will file Bhuvan's award also. So I will click on professional speakers and I will submit an education award. Ideally, I should not be having to do this for this year, because now the original program, the legacy program is out, but it is requiring me to submit an education program, submit this. So I am clicking on online innovative planning, clicking on. Hello, can you hear me? It is as good as filing it elsewhere. That makes sense?
Yes, Rupinder, thank you. A follow-up question on the pathways, different levels.
Mhm.
So level 4, level 5, they have probably some large projects which require long-term preparation. Can I start working on some of those projects while at my level 1 or 2 itself? Or is there an order I have to go in a sequence only?
No, earlier there was that you have to go in a sequence, and Pathways Mentor program you have to do in a sequence. But other than that, there is no as such order to this. I will just showcase it to you. So I'm going to open, I'm going to go to Basecamp. Are you able to see my screen?
No.
Sorry. I think after it disconnected, I did not share my screen at all. So that's where it became from. All right. Are you able to see it now?
Yes.
Sorry about that. I will go into So motivational strategies, for example, I recently started it, right? So ideally, I should not be seeing these projects at all, but I am able to see these projects. But I can still go to level 5 and I can still click on activate, and this will start my project. As you can see, I can now click on launch and start my project. I can do that. However, until you have not completed level 1, even if you do the whole of level 3, you will still not get credit for level 3. You will get credit for level 3 only when you've completed levels 1 and 2. Does that make sense?
Yes, completely.
So theoretically, you can do level 2 before level 1. Theoretically, you can start your path from the back. So you start with elective projects in level 5, go back to team building, and then go to level 4 and level 3 and level 2 and level 1. You can do that. But until and unless the preceding levels are not completed, you will not be able to file any award. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for asking that question, Anand. I think that was a very important question. Anyone? Any other question?
Rupinder, Anand only here. One last question, since I have completed my level 5. So do I have to deliver one more speech after that? I mean, do I get the credit for level 5 before that, or only after completing the last node thereon?
Once you've done all of this, all these 3 activities, you just have to perform a path completion. Basically, do a reflect on your path. So once you do
separate
that,
speech.
yes. So in which you talk about how it went. Okay, and this is dependent. This is pending prior training. So you can look at what it does, but you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do I get a separate award after I complete this one and get a path credited to me that this one?
Once you do this, you will get your path credited to you. Once you perform these 2 activities.
But not a credit for a level completion.
No, for all you'll get 5 level completion credits once you do levels 1 to 5. And then when you do these 2 projects, you will get for path completion.
Okay.
Okay. Good question. Thank you for asking. Anyone else? Any other question?
Hello, Rupinder. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So, Rupinder, just a basic question, like how much time do you think like it takes to complete project, I mean, pathways?
It all depends, honestly speaking. It all depends. Some people would be able to do a path inside maybe 3 weeks. I know of a person who's actually done all the 11 paths inside a year. I don't know how he did that. So my congratulations to him for that achievement. Typically, I would say, so I'll give you an idea. In corporate clubs, when people ask me this question, I tell them that ideally you should be able to do your path within 1 year. And maximum you should take is 2 years. Beyond that, then you're probably taking too much time. But also be cognizant of the fact that everyone progresses at their own pace. So I went to when I visit other clubs, I have met members who have not even completed their level 1 and they've been in Toastmasters and they've been active participants for about 2 years. Then there are people whom I just told you about. They've completed all the 11 paths inside 1 year. Totally up to you. Toastmasters does not prescribe anything that you have to do level 1 by such and such a time and level 2 by such and such. Yeah, everyone progresses at their own rate.
Understood. So basically, we can say like about 1 to within a year or 2 on an average.
Yeah. My average is 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. In fact, I tell corporates that, if you're going to reimburse, then do 100% reimbursement for submission within the first year. 1.5 years do a 75% reimbursement, and 1.5 to 2 years do a 50% reimbursement. After that, don't reimburse because they should have completed it by then.
All right, understood. Thank you.
Any other question anyone has? By the way, you guys do know that this meeting was being recorded, so I know who came here. And next time, if somebody has a challenge, I will actually call you out and I say that you attended my training. Anybody else who has any questions? Going once. So I want
Hi,
a thumbs
Rupi.
up.
I have a question. This
Yeah,
is Shivpriya.
yeah.
Yes. So I had completed one path, which is dynamic leadership, and I want when pathways. I started pathways. I was a member of 3 different clubs. That means I should actually get 2 extra paths for free, if I'm not mistaken.
One
Extra path. The problem is that I am not trying to open or restart my second path, which is engaging humor. I have also written 2 pathways. I mean, Toastmasters International.
Supply orders at Toastmasters.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, that was your answer.
There was a deadline for that.
No, I don't think so. They'll be able to accommodate. They actually accommodated someone in January this year. They did give an exception. So they should be able to. Any other question? Anyone else? So can I have a thumbs up from each one of you saying that you have understood pathways? I'm not seeing enough thumbs up. So that means that some of you have questions. If you don't have questions, then please put a thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. That's nice. That's nice. Great. I hope this was helpful. What I will also do is that I will put out a recording of this meeting online. All right. Once that happens, then hopefully I'll be able to share this with you. I'll share the recording with you. And honestly, guys, let's stop having excuses that Pathways is not working for me or that this thing is problematic. Because trust me, 90% of the times the complaints I get actually translate to I did not read. It happens and it is frustrating because I have to explain the same thing over and over and over again. Whereas if you had just gone in, read some content, you would have found the answer on your own. One last tip, you saw the navigator out there when you were in Pathways. First time joiners, please download Navigator and go through that. If you don't have access to Pathways, which is not surprising, especially if you are a newly chartered club, let me know. I will send you a copy of the Navigator. Go through that because Navigator will answer at least 70 to 80% of your questions related to Toastmasters, related to Pathways, and you will not have a problem with it. But for the love of God, please read whatever is there, because you will be doing me a big favor and you will not have to come to sessions like these where I keep on repeating things over and over again. Thank you so very much. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you for putting up with me. Before I leave, I'm going to ask for the last time if you have any questions. Otherwise, okay, if you don't have questions, then Amber, I'll start with you. How was the session? Do you feel somewhat more enlightened about Toastmasters, given that you're a newly chartered club?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'll have to go through the actual website and read stuff, but for now it kind of makes no sense.
Okay, and do you realize the importance of how everything is done online and why it is important to actually, go through each and every detail?
Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously it's easier to track and maintain stuff.
Anshu, you were one of the reasons why we are having this session, and thank you for being that motivation for us. Do your questions stand answered?
Yes, I am comfortable with the website now.
Thank you. Anant, you had a lot of questions. I'm pretty sure you will have more. I just want to know that your questions have been answered for now.
Absolutely.
And I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. Please feel free to come back. GTMC Preeti, how did you find the session? You did not ask a question. Was there anything particular that you found useful?
Yeah, actually, hello, sir. Actually, I'm new to GTMC or maybe new to Toastmasters. So it was quite an enlightening session to me because I completed my icebreaker speech and I was not able to get that completion thing in my, it was not showing completed thing. So now I know what I was doing.
Excellent.
Thank you,
Excellent.
sir.
I'm glad this was helpful. Satya, how about you? Satya, you there? Let's move on to Ishwar Dayal. Ishwar, how did you find the session?
Yeah, thank you so much, Rupendra, for giving this feedback and teaching sessions. Actually, I have joined 3 months back, so I got a lot of clarity about these pathways.
Which club are you from?
TMCG, District 41.
Oh, okay. Vittal's club.
Yeah.
I remember clubs like that these days. Vittal's club and Shivpriya's club and God knows which club.
So my only thing, what you have said, is this evaluation form and everything has to be put up in PDF format and uploaded on the respective locations. So, but most of the time I see is that is not available on the particular,
the forms are not available.
Yeah, forms, because I think it is mandatory to upload these kind of forms. Now, only then I think that level seems to be.
Ishwar, if you go through your project, you will eventually come to a page which says project evaluation form. If you click on that project evaluation form, you will be able to download it.
Right,
and if you download it, you then send it to your evaluator before you give your speech.
Okay.
And then that evaluator will fill it up and send it back to you. And then you upload it back to your e-portfolio.
Okay, right.
Thank you for asking that clarifying question rather than remaining in doubt. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
It's better that you ask a question that you're not clear about rather than make an assumption and then go about
it. Yes.
Satya, it seems that you are available verbally.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Rupinder. It was very nice session and I really enjoyed it. And it will help me to choose the pathway. I have chosen the pathway last year, but somehow I could not work on it. So I hope after attending this session, I will be able to do that.
Yeah, but remember that if you chose it last year, then 90 days have elapsed. You will not be able to change it. So if you're saying that you're going to choose a path, then it will be a new path that you're going to choose.
Yeah, so can I choose a new one or I need to continue on that?
You will have to continue because 90 days have elapsed now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on to Wasim. He's also a fairly new Toastmaster. He's from Embark, and I believe he's the secretary. Is that right, Wasim?
No, I was the treasurer.
You're the treasurer.
Yeah. Thank you, Rupinder. So, about the pathway, a lot of information was provided by Rajesh, guided like how to select it, how many you can get, and you give me like further more clarity about the projects, about the submission, about the getting feedback. So it was pretty much helpful for me.
Great. Now let's move on to Deepak.
Rupinder, sir.
Yeah.
Just want to slide in one remark over here. This is for VP Educations and planners for a meeting. If your speakers are not sending the particular PDF to evaluators, we ourselves as VP Education, etc., can do it from evaluation resources. All the evaluation PDFs are available.
It is up there. You can download all the evaluation resources. Thanks, Anand, for calling that out. Deepak, any other questions that I can answer for you?
Yes, Rupinder, I couldn't understand more about the navigator part, how to download and where to download it and how it will be helpful for us. So this point I couldn't little bit not very clear about this. Rest all I have cleared it.
Sure. So if you go to home, here you will see you're seeing other things, but you will also see a link to navigator here. If you can't see the link to Navigator, let me know. I will share the Navigator with you. I will share that document with you.
Okay.
Okay. So there are also these tutorials and resources. You can check them out. But in Paths and Learning, you will see the Navigator. Why it is not showing for me is because I have got other paths that I'm doing right now. So here, if you scroll down here, the Navigator.
Okay.
Yeah, you can save this and then you can go about, you can use this. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Somebody's from IMSUC, TMC, and I'm not able to get Gauri, is it? Or are your questions answered? Or was this helpful? Hello? Okay, it was Tarush, and he said that great session. Thank you, Tarush. Niru, no, it's not Tarush. It's hang on. Niharika Gauri or Gauri Niharika. Anything that you would like to say? Okay, I'll take that stoic silence for now. Niru, how did you feel about it?
Thank you so much, DTM Rupender Singh, for this session. I have one question. It is mandatory to give feedback to the members?
Mandatory as it?
Online, in Toastmaster site.
It is a good
Through
practice.
Pathway.
It is a good practice. And I see many VP educations who will not give you a level completion if your evaluations are not uploaded. I know of a few VP educations like that. So it is a good practice.
Okay. Because in my club, the members is not in practice to giving feedback to the members online.
Great, but what I would suggest is start encouraging this practice.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Tarush, you have anything to say?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
No, sir, I don't have any questions, sir. I have understand.
Okay. Guneet Kaur Dhingra, you are increasingly becoming Rupinder Singh. I find you almost everywhere I go. So was this session helpful?
Hello, hi. Yes. Every time I see your session, I'm like, I should attend this. But I mistook the session time. I thought it would start at 4, so I joined around 3:45 something. So,
Well, we have a recording. I will share the recording
yes,
with everyone.
please. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Sunil, I've already asked. Vineet from GTMC, anything to add or subtract or anything you did
Hi,
not like?
Rupinder. Thank you so much for conducting this session. I don't have any questions as of now, but I might have questions when I'll be trying to select the pathways for myself. But looking at the whole session, I don't think I have any questions as of now.
Okay. So what I've done is that I've given you my email address and my phone number. It is there in the chat. So feel free to reach out if should you have any questions. Surjit.
Thank you so much.
Surjit, anything that I can help you with? Anything else?
No, most of the doubts clear today. So I had attended a session last week also. So most of the doubts clear now.
Yeah, that and you are my club treasurer, so you can hound me anytime. Let's go back to having the final words first from Shivpriya and then from Vittal, and then we will end. Shivpriya is our immediate past division director. She's now an assistant club growth director, and Vittal is our current division director. So Shivpriya, you go first, and then Vittal, you can give closing thoughts, and then I will close the session. Shivpriya, you've chosen to go quiet now. Going once, twice, sold. Vittal, you're on.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rupinder, distinguished Toastmaster. First of all, I would heartfully thank you for delivering so many sessions on pathways. I think I've been seeing you delivering sessions on pathways since more than 1.5 year or more than that, since May 2018. If I remember it correctly, it's April or May 2018.
Yes.
Since then, you are continuously delivering the same sessions to lot many audience. It means that the amount of the help which you are giving to so many Toastmasters is really commendable.
Thank you.
And also, this session is very much helpful to all of the Toastmasters who have recently joined. These kind of practical sessions we have to do more, but definitely the recording would be the first option for all of the clubs wherever we have members join. And thank you once again. This is really helpful session.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much everyone for attending, for making this a success. I will now stop the